Get out! Watch out! Watch out!
Around 6:30 p.m. on October 5, 2025 at El Centro, California, the automatic license plate recognition system triggered an alert when it detected a stolen Hyundai Elantra moving in the area. The police quickly tracked down and identified the vehicle parked behind a restaurant on East Main Street, immediately setting up a perimeter to prevent the suspect from fleeing.
Back up, go all the way. No, just leave the car here. Leave the car here. Get out of the fucking car! Get out! Watch out!
When the authorities approached in front of the restaurant, two suspects ran away on foot, while the stolen car suddenly accelerated straight towards the officers blocking the exit. Two police officers stood directly in the path of the approaching vehicle, forcing the force to open fire to prevent an immediate threat. Although police and fire rescue provided on-site medical assistance, the driver, a teenager from Brawley, died at the scene. The other three teenagers were detained and questioned, but not charged. On the evening of May 2, 2023, while stopped at a red light on the southbound I-75/85 exit towards University Avenue, an officer observed a black GMC Yukon run straight through the red light. As the siren was activated to conduct a traffic stop, the driver ignored it and fled, leading to a chase through I-75/85 and then onto Cleveland Avenue. Despite emergency signals, the SUV continued to accelerate and reversed onto the I-75 North ramp. While turning uphill, the Yukon collided with the rear of another vehicle, causing a strong impact that made both the driver and passenger jump out of the car and run into the nearby dense forest. The officer stopped to assist the accident victim, while the Atlanta Police Department's aviation unit conducted an aerial sweep and quickly identified two suspects hiding in the bushes. Both were apprehended without any further incident. The driver has been identified as Troy Sean Jarve Porter, 2002, Atlanta, Georgia, along with a passenger who was taken to Grady Hospital for medical examination. The passenger was released, while Porter was transferred directly to Fulton County Jail with a series of charges: running a red light, failing to yield to an emergency vehicle, felony fleeing, reckless driving, reckless overtaking, tailgating dangerously, causing an accident and fleeing, and resisting arrest. On the afternoon of June 20th, 2024, on the SR 91/Florida Turnpike, a tense chase began when Trooper Elvis Nolasco spotted a white four-door Mercedes violating the law. The owner had a suspended license, and the vehicle's license plate was seized. When asked to stop, the driver accelerated, swerving on the shoulder and across lanes, prompting the FHP to initiate a dramatic pursuit.
Pull over to the right. She's 528, you will not stop. Echo Kilo Sierra Mike on a white Mercedes four-door. Hitting the shoulder at the northbound at the 149, passing traffic. Speed's currently 84 miles per hour. Traffic is heavy. Light rain. He's still on the left shoulder, northbound at the 149. He is getting off at the 152, getting off the 152. Clear, clear, clear. Green light, green light, green light.
The chase lasted across multiple roads, from SR 70 to I-95, with crossing maneuvers, illegal U-turns, and a collision with an SUV. After many efforts using pit and active collision to prevent, along with the support of K9 Tier Piapez and Sergeant Pollock, the police finally successfully subdued the driver Derek Danovan Taylor Jr. and passenger William Wade Woods, ending this dangerous yet thrilling series of events.
Pit, pit, pit. Don't move! Don't move! Hands! Don't move! Hands! Don't move! Don't move! Do not move! Watch the car! Go! Passenger! Open the door with your hands outside the car! Hands up! Walk back towards me! Back towards me! Keep walking! Keep walking! On your knees! On your knees! Hands on your head! Cross your feet! Cross your feet! Get up!
Vehicle inspection revealed multiple illegal substances: cocaine, oxycodone, MDMA, and marijuana, along with various drug paraphernalia. Taylor is charged with multiple offenses, including reckless driving, fleeing the scene causing damage, and drug possession. Woods faces charges related to illegal substances. On the afternoon of February 26, 2023, at I-75, Georgia, a tense chase erupted when Henry County Police spotted a bright orange Dodge Challenger speeding recklessly and weaving between lanes. TFC Williams and other officers immediately joined the pursuit, activating sirens and emergency lights to assist, creating a tense high-speed chase on the highway. When the chase approached mile marker 235, driver Nathan James Rogers appeared to look for an escape route, but was subjected to a pit maneuver by TFC Williams, causing the Dodge to spin 180 degrees and come to a stop out of control.
Down the ground! We got money back!
Unable to escape from the vehicle, Rogers ran out and crossed the highway on foot. He was finally safely apprehended on the roadside by Lieutenant Carey and Deputy Davis of Clayton County. Rogers, born in 1999, was handcuffed and taken into custody. On the evening of May 28, 2021, in Talbot County, Georgia, a high-speed chase erupted when a gray Nissan Altima sped along State Route 96 at over 100 miles per hour. When stopped, the driver, who was sitting with his girlfriend and a baby in a car seat, provided a false name and admitted to being suspended. But as soon as he was asked to step out of the vehicle, he glanced at the passenger seat, started the engine, and fled, leading to a dangerous pursuit.
A62 Manchester, I'm 1080.
Unit 10-3, 1033, 62, 1080.
Continued to speed up to 110 miles per hour, recklessly overtaking many vehicles, even crossing into the opposite lane while rounding a curve on State Route 22. While both chasing and worrying about the child in the vehicle, the officer maintaining the pursuit still looked for the safest moment to execute the pit maneuver.
Vehicle could be a 48 Altima. Please say your location again.
position, the precise pit maneuver caused the Ultima to spin, run over the median strip, and come to a stop out of control. The driver had to crawl through the side door to escape, but was quickly subdued after revealing his true identity as Antoine Barnes.
Lay down for me. Lay down! Step on out. No, come on, crawl on over the seat. Keep showing me your goddamn hand. What the fuck did you run for with a damn baby in the car? What the fuck?
Subsequent checks showed that Barnes was on bail, using a false name and carrying a series of arrest warrants, violating probation, theft, and receiving stolen property. Fortunately, the baby was unharmed.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
It is, I don't have the exact address, but I can tell you the location.
What's the location?
By Burger King on Industrial Parkway.
Your Mission, right? 29671
Yes.
Mission Boulevard? What's going on there?
Me and my son just drove out of Burger King, and a guy was looking at us weird, and he pulled up his sweater, and my son said he has a gun. Mom, he has a gun. So we just drove by and just called you guys right now.
And the gun, what color and what kind did you see?
It was silver.
A silver,
And it was a pistol.
silver pistol type gun? Okay.
When the patrol officers arrived at the scene, Lopez suddenly stepped towards them, creating a tense situation within just a few seconds. When the patrol car stopped, before the officers could get out, Lopez suddenly bent down behind a car and pointed a gun directly at the authorities. Despite a series of gunshots fired, no officers or civilians were injured. When the officers approached, Lopez threw the gun to the ground and abandoned his intention to continue fighting.
I'm coming your way! I'm coming your way! Drop it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop the gun. Don't move! You're good. Lay on your stomach! Lay on your stomach now!
Lopez was taken to the hospital to treat a minor finger injury and then transferred directly to jail. The gun was recovered at the scene. The suspect is currently facing multiple serious charges, including 3 counts of intentional homicide and illegal possession of firearms. In the afternoon on Freeway 41 in Fresno, a terrifying chase suddenly unfolded when Martin Campos, 31 years old, chased after his ex-girlfriend's car and her 3-year-old child. Campos also crashed directly into the victim's vehicle and pulled out a gun to threaten to kill her.
Alright, I have them.
Copy, I'll give it here.
Alright, we are westbound Jensen, now crossing over to 41. They are both failing to yield. Any units close, pit is authorized. Have her pull over out of the way if possible.
Copy.
He's still chasing and ramming.
Charles 14, I'm with you, 102.
The police quickly responded when Campos fired at least one shot at the victim, forcing an officer to return fire. While Campos continued to run away. He hit 2 more cars before finally surrendering.
I'm with you. You come out with your hands up, or we will shoot you again. Come out on the ground.
7 Cross 14, line of fire is going to be to the east. I need units to arrive from Jensen and 41. Let me take over for you, Sarge.
You got it. Get out of the car. Do not reach for anything or I will shoot you. Get out of the car.
Turn off my siren.
Siren. Unlock the door. Get out. If you reach, you won't get shot. Come out. Face away from me.
Turn away.
Get out and face away. Keep your hands up. Get out of the car. Get out, face away, walk backwards, hands up.
The child sitting in the back seat was not injured, while the other victims only sustained minor injuries and were taken to the hospital.
Keep coming. Get on your
Campos is currently charged with 11 counts, including conspiracy to commit murder, child abuse, and multiple firearm-related offenses. If convicted on all charges, he could face up to 35 years and 8 months in prison, plus life imprisonment with the possibility of parole. One afternoon on Interstate 440 East turned chaotic when Donald Baxley was driving erratically, swerving from the second lane to the first, nearly hitting several other cars, and ending up on the shoulder where police were stationed. The trooper immediately activated the lights and siren, but Baxley sluggishly moved, hit the bridge on the shoulder, and continued crossing lanes as if no laws existed. The chase ended when the police used a pit maneuver, forcing Baxley's car to crash into the median strip. However, he remained indifferent, occasionally just looking and then accelerating, causing the car to come to a stop.
You ready to bust this window? Here, I'll hold these while you start busting. That's what we need to do. Is it locked? Show us your hand! Go ahead. What's up? Hang on, hang on. Get out! 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 Get on the ground!
The officers had to break the front window before pulling Baxley out, assisting him to the ground and taking him into custody. Check, and then confirmed that Baxley was affected by alcohol, even though he insisted he only drank a can of Zier. One peaceful afternoon on I-95 suddenly turned chaotic when a blue SUV sped at 100 miles per hour, as if trying to break the 70 miles per hour limit. Trooper Diego quickly spotted the target, recorded the exact speed with a laser, and activated all lights and sirens to stop the vehicle. However, the reckless driver continued to accelerate to 110 miles per hour, ignoring all commands and turning the route through St. Lucie to Indian River into an open racetrack.
Got one taking off on me. Northbound at the 135. Speed is 113. Traffic's light. That's that far. This is about 28. Gonna be Kilo Foxtrot Bravo 1568 out of North Carolina. Green Toyota. Northbound at the 136. Inside the center lane. Alright, 10-4, speed's 111. Possibly getting off Andrew now. We're about to get off to the exit ramp, it looks like. Yeah, no, getting back on 95. Inside lane, speed's 112 still.
The chase erupted when the Toyota Highlander swerved across all lanes, even mounting the curb to overtake other vehicles. Trooper Wade joined in to assist, using the pit maneuver, but the suspect stubbornly escaped and continued to drive recklessly. When turning onto SR60, he ignored the red lights repeatedly at 82nd Avenue and 74th Avenue before losing control, throwing the vehicle over the median and crashing into a streetlight pole, ending up in Autumn's Crab parking lot. Unwilling to stop, he ran on foot into the area behind the store and hid behind trash bins, but K9 and police forces quickly closed in, forcing him to raise his hands and surrender. At the scene, the police confiscated a nylon bag containing suspicious herbal substances from the suspect and verified that he was driving with a suspended license and had an arrest warrant. With a series of violations including speeding, fleeing, running a red light, causing an accident, and possessing illegal substances, Furman Shaquille Green almost wrote his own list of charges against himself. In the morning on SR 408, a gray Mercedes GLC sped past all limits, reaching speeds of up to 135 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Trooper Lanza immediately noticed, activated the lights and siren, but the driver refused to stop, sped up, swerved, overtook on the shoulder, and cut in front of other vehicles.
1541.
Cautious.
23. Traffic 1541 westbound 11 mile marker 408 1031 of the vehicle.
I'll see you next time. Utility vehicle 2020 model expired 10/31 of 25 and 6/4 on 29. Subject for Delta Party variant location on the code.
The chase reached its peak when the Mercedes lost control, crashed into the divider but still tried to escape, deliberately brake-checked the police car, and continued to wobble on the lane.
Hold on, Mario. We'll go when he stops.
Signal 4 at Minor.
Alright, get ready for phone call.
54 pointed if you can.
Hold on, Mario. Hold on.
Finally, after being pit maneuvered and involved in a collision, the vehicle came to a complete stop on the roadside. The driver jumped out and ran away on foot, but was quickly subdued after hearing clear commands from the police.
Hey, stop right there!
At the scene, the police seized 27 fentanyl pills, nearly $4,000 suspected to be related to drug trafficking, along with 2 bags of green leafy substance in the vehicle.